Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you here, a little midday money on Labor Day. Money Monday. Like, subscribe, ring the bell here. Welcome on in on September 5th to your daily free pick show. A lot of free picks in the daily. Right, I'm just writing down our free pick from today that I got for baseball because I keep my old school notepad. You know how I roll. So I have to throw that in there. You know what? I'd even do my updated baseball numbers. So I got. I'll talk about that in a second. Let's like, subscribe, ring the bell here, because it's a Monday. It's a holiday. I'm not sure if we have a. Is there a total chaos today? I know there's no power hour. It's a
There's
holiday.
nothing today.
It's just
We're the only show today.
Like most times. So that is why it's on Picks and Parlays. I try to just keep it. I know we're all on the same channels. That being said, it's. I threw it on the Picks Parlay for the weekend. I'm sure Tim does the same when they do their show. Tim, do you put your show on Picks Parlays on Saturday, Sundays, or just on
Negative. Well, me and Nick are only on our sports bets. We never got permission to do anything on Picks and Parlays or winning free picks, or not winning free picks, but Max Wagers Network. So we just stick to Earl Sports Bets. That's where all of our stuff is anyway. So more people on our channel is the better for us.
And that's the thing. Like, I'm like, with being, you're a newer channel, winning free picks, and even like Bookie Blasters is another site we had that's not really. It's always about the Picks and Parlays and now Max Wagers bumping up. But I always throw it on the P&P channel when there's nothing else on, because people are sitting around like, oh, what's going on with this guy? Well, head over to Winning Free Picks or to Max Wager, and you could see every day me and Tim. We talk sports and we talk free picks. Speaking of free picks, we will get into that. Baseball, 183 and 182 in the video. Not too bad. We did go 1 and 2 of my plays yesterday, and it was a little bit frustrating. I had San Fran under 7.5. I'm just writing down my numbers here. So that was tough, losing bottom line. It happens, right? Over, run line, I should say. Never in doubt. I guess he had Giants at the over, never in doubt. 2 outs, bottom 9. So again, 183, 182 plus 28.20 here on the video. Not too bad. That'll put a little money in your pocket. Totals, we are on the season 180 and 132. Favorites 58 and 35. So again, in a season where we have favorites hitting at a nearly 61% clip, all right? I've got 85 of them. And 453 and 438 plus 3040 plus 3041, 448 and 448 plus 1393. So we're talking 900 games. I have 80 favorites bet. Unders right around 500, overs right around 500. I'm more of an under kind of guy, more a run line kind of guy. So you could see, if you buy, I always say get that the 7-day steal, you really can't go wrong with, right? You get a loaded gun to go have fun with. You're going to get dogs. Football, we did look at lines last night. These lines, you should have had these 2 months ago when we did the first one. 2 months ago, almost 2 months ago. It's like a month and a half. It seems like forever when the NFL lines came out for week 1 and we got down on some of these games. Today, Astros, again, and this is where, I bet last night, if you watch Look at Lines, I grabbed the Twins at plus 165. Well, it's a 140 now. Even the Astros, I got them on 135 last night. They're down to a 125. And one of the sites had the Toronto game, the doubleheader, both lined at minus 115s. So I grabbed that on one of the sites I go to. I'm like, you know what? Who knows who's pitching? I'll take Toronto, split worst case scenario, and then you get the pitching lineups. And listen, Barrios isn't a guy I love, but I do have Gausman, who's going to keep me in a game. I'm not a big Gausman guy. Guy's got a 500 record, but he's going to keep me in it. He'll keep me in it. So we'll see what happens. Maybe we get a split. Maybe we sweep. We like the Orioles. They've treated us well. But again, for the video, Astros run line, Hunter Brown. I got his autograph at I don't say it's my last game because I want to go on the 17th. I asked my mom. It's my mom's birthday. I said, "You and Dad going out Saturday? Usually they go to church and go out to dinner Saturday." I'm like, "You guys go out to dinner. We'll do something on Sunday. I'll have you over for steak or something, so I can go to the Space Cowboys get my Jose Uquidi. They got a mariachi bobblehead, so that'll probably be my last game of the year." But anyway, Hunter Brown was signing autographs, or he came over to the side, and I had a jersey, and he signed it. Hunter Brown. Here he is, one of the top guys on the mound tonight. So I said, I'm going to back this kid. He was pretty solid in the minors. All right, college football. Wow. Overbackers. You're annoyed. But let's be honest. That under was never in doubt. Granted, it was a late, you score with a set. First of all, forget about the play call. You call a timeout with no time on the clock. They never would have even gone to playoff. That being said, that game was sailing under. So you were alive at the end. And I'm kind of glad they missed it. And I'm going to say, I'll bring you up. I was glad they missed it only because you had the under. And after your East Carolina debacle, I'm sure just, you
I was just about to throw shade at him. Like, man, it's another team in purple and gold that can't hit a PAT to force it to overtime.
Like, that's a weekend when you have, I'm just going East Carolina money line or something like that. Obviously, they covered the spread, but let's be honest. You're taking it like that. If you're a big fan, you're going to do a little money line a little bit. So it's frustrating. And then you get that one last night. If you would have went down there, you would have. That is the kind of stuff that, listen, I see that all the time, right? I make jokes. Never in doubt, easy, not, whatever. We have fun with it. But again, I got 30 years of watching nonsense, crazy stuff, losing ways that make you sick to your stomach. I get it. New people, holy cow, you're in for a world of hurt. Let me tell you. It ain't easy. It ain't easy. Picture on Twitter, Mr. Sean Higgs, if you want to come give me a follow on Twitter. So college football, we dropped the game the other night. So 5-7, minus 260 in the video. We'll battle. We started out bad here, but overall for my college football, I'm at 59%. I'm not. I'll do 59% over the course of the year. That's fine. I'll take that. NFL, as your 85-79. Not the best here in the video. We'll get it. It is what it is. And a lot of times here. So I threw these lines out because and people are going to say stuff on Twitter on Sunday or in here. How do you get this line? We posted these lines mid-August. I bet these games. I mean, I ran through the 10 games I got in NFL football. I was just telling Tim I got 20 games for college football this weekend, and everyone except for one was in my favor. I was going to throw some college football out here. I'm like, I can't even put this out. I got Ohio plus 26, 27.5. It's at 24. Northwestern minus 7.5. It's at 10. Under 57.5. It's like 55.5 and 56 out there. I got K-State at 8. There's 9s. Arkansas, that one, there's some 7.5s. I got an 8 on that. I got an 18 on Bama. I got a 57.5 on the over Central Michigan. I was going to put that one in the chat, but that's a 59.5. Just a lot of games. Notre Dame 54.5. It's a 51, 51.5, 52s. I know, and I repeat myself. People don't like getting down early. They want to wait. Okay. I mean, and we say this, or I say this, you got a good number doesn't mean it's going to win, right? We've had good numbers and we lost. I think we lost all of our good numbers. I think we had 3 good wins week 0 and week 1 with college football. Everything else we lost on with good numbers. So long term, no, you expect that to work in your favor. We'll see how it does. Get to the comments. You know what? I'm just deleting the Saturday picks. We don't need those anymore. All right. Let's see what's going on in the chat, how everybody is on a Monday. Michael's in the house. Good morning. Twins, Yanks off 10-game East Coast, West Coast, back to East Coast. It's the Yankees. Listen, Yanks own Minnesota. But as I said yesterday, I know someone's going to come in here. Who was it? Sir Roger, a big Yankee guy. Yanks are never going to lose. He bets the Yankees every game. Pats himself on the back when they win. Doesn't mention the fact that they're I think Cardinals are 21-7 their last 28. I think the Yankees are probably 7-21 their last 28. Maybe not, but they're not playing well. I don't mind. I will take I got a 165 with the Yanks. So and I almost think I want to do unders with the Yanks also. But Yankee Stadium, it's tricky because they could yank it out that short porch there. So, but I will definitely take some dogs. I'll fade the Yankees every day at home. They're going to be monster faves. And just think about it, they're not even like a big fave here, which tells you all you need to know. Normally they come in as like a big bully coming in at like 205 versus Minnesota. They're not. The fact that the lines come down, all you need to know. One opener, this was a 190 last night. So 190. Giants first off Webb, yeah. I almost right because you think of the Dodgers. Oh, Haney's on the hill, but Webb's pitched well. Thought about playing it. Lex, you know how we roll. Thanks for popping in. Justin, hit the like button. I appreciate it. Thank you. Take Houston team total over. Perez looked good for his first 3 starts for Houston, but since has been crushed 7-5 the last 2. Yeah, well, they're playing in the same, right? They're both AL West clubs, same division. You see a lot of the guy. And Perez is a guy, you say overachieved most of the year, right? Huge year for him. And the reason I got Houston online, forget about them scoring a few here, which I think they will, as you pointed out in their stats. I look at, again, Hunter Brown. I saw him pitch. It's not bad, highly, rated for them, whatever. You throw up the young guy who's new, guys haven't seen him, not much tape on him, this and that kind of stuff. I think you have a little edge. And if he does get into trouble in like the 5th, right? I mean, I still have a great bullpen coming in behind me. But I agree. Perez, maybe he's getting a little tired. Listen, Kim. I mean, some BS. That game was it 10-3 at the half? How are you complaining? It got the 49. Should never even got the 49. Come on. I think 100 yards in a minute or something. I mean, like what? I mean, it was. What are we doing? Come on. Frustrating, yeah. I mean, I would have liked to come in and say, "Hey, I had this on my free pick video. Should have been a winner." Hey, you're no right to even be in that game. Cornell, good morning. Ray Reddington's in the house. Probably taking Arizona money line. D-backs have been hot, and the Padres have underachieved. Same thing, fading teams off Sunday night. Here's the thing. I wanted to take Arizona because I see Snell on the hill. I'm like, who the heck is Nelson? Ricky Nelson? Is this like the singer's son? I mean, like, who is this guy? 180. If you want to take a shot, I can't say no. Mark, good afternoon. How are you today? Rays, Sox, Rockies, Brew Crew. So I like the Rays, right? I mean, most times you think, well, team's off a Yankee big series. I don't know. I like Tampa Bay. I know Waka's pitched better, right? But he's in a boat with our Cuetos and our Martin Perez and even John Gray on Texas. We could, Chris Archer's had a nice season. A lot of guys have weird seasons, right? You see Waka with like a 1 ERA, just weird stuff. I don't know. I don't like the Sox. I think Tampa, it's a short, right? It was a 105, 107. I don't know exactly what it is now. Let's see what we got here. Still sitting around a 110 mark. I would lean Tampa. Possibly an under with these two clubs. And Rocks and the Brewers, this is in Colorado, right? Yeah, I got nothing to do with this game. No, thank you. Does not interest me. Georgia State +9, North Carolina. North Carolina, we know has zero defense. We've seen that in both of their games.
Wait, they have zero defense? You mean I thought they were elite level defense, only allowing 61 points and 40 in the 4th quarter.
And I thought
that's elite.
Did South Carolina score a special teams touchdown last week against these guys? So it's not like the defense looked bad.
You mean App State?
South Carolina played Georgia. South Carolina game last week.
Oh,
South
sorry,
Carolina.
against Georgia State. Oh, I don't know. I didn't bet that game.
Let me find this. Because I want to say that I don't think the Georgia State defense was terrible versus South Carolina. Now, we did see Carolina put up points in both their games. So Carolina could obviously score a little bit. Nope. We had a pump block. Yeah. 26-yard block punt for a touchdown, 10-yard pump block for a touchdown. So South Carolina got two. This game was 2014, and you had two special teams block punts. Now, that's good or bad. Defense, you're in it. Problem is the offense. What are you going to do? You're not going to be able to move the ball, and then your special teams are going to give us some block punts on the road. Because North Carolina, as we know, can score. They can score on special teams. They run back onside kicks. They put up points on offense. And I thought about it. I'm like, you know what, Carolina, I can't. Georgia State could get run out of this place. This game could be 49-22 or something based on their poor special teams. Forget about the Carolina defense. I mean, Appalachian State's better than Georgia State. Georgia State's picked at the bottom. Rays and Sox line is suspicious. Why do you think it's suspicious? Why do you think that's suspicious? Because Waka's 10-1. Maybe that's why it looks so suspicious. That's why you take Tampa Bay when you got a guy who's 10-1 with a 2.5 ERA. I mean, but again, the guy with was he four innings a game, Waka? 4, 5, 5, 5, 5. I mean, well, he's going deep now. It's August. He's showing up 7, 6, 6, 5 2/3. Tampa against Tampa last week, the 26, 6 innings, 5 hits, 4 earned runs, 2 homers at home. And then at Tampa way back in April before he got hurt. 5 innings, 3 hits, 2 runs, 2 more homers. So he's giving up 4 homers to Tampa in 11 innings of work and 6 runs. I will take some Tampa Bay. Don't be fooled by the 10-1 record. Under Guardians and Mariners, money line. I could always do some under Cleveland. You're not going to get a don't do that for me, right? What do we got here against Kansas City? Singer on the hill. Although McKenzie didn't look, was it the other start? He got a little beat up a little bit. I still like the under with you there. Seattle against Lance Lynn. I don't know how this game flipped. What is going on here for the line to flip from Seattle as a fave last night? They were a fave.
Do you want to know why?
I'm guessing.
Do you know what time that Mariners game ended last night?
Extra inning game last night, yes.
Not only an extra inning game, there was like a 4-hour rain delay in between. So the game ended at like almost the same time as the Dodger game.
So late.
It was a late game, and then Seattle had to travel home. So I understand it. So as much as I would love to go, because the way I'm looking at the rest of the season, I feel like every single day I want to have Baltimore, Tampa, and Seattle on my card. Today's not a Seattle spot.
You know what? And Lance Lynn, believe it or not, last 7 games, the guy's got a sub-3 ERA. He's pitched a little better down the stretch here, huh?
Yeah, I still like
7
the over
innings,
in that
1
game,
run, 6 innings, 1 run, 5 2/3, 1, 6-2, 6-4 at Kansas City. The game before that against Kansas City, 6 innings, 1 hit. So you know how that works. You get the back-to-back. Sometimes it gets the game too. Oakland got him for a 4. Here we had a little tricky spot. Minnesota, Cleveland. Minnesota hit him 5, 8, 6, and then a 4 spot. So we had a bad. He started out poorly, but he's actually pitched decent the entire month. His 6 starts in August. I mean, not bad.
I still like the over in that game just because Seattle just went through a lot of their bullpen yesterday. I think they used 8 guys in their bullpen.
I might come in with a little run line here on the White Sox, believe it or not.
Yeah, it's got to be a White Sox spot or nothing as well.
I might do a little White Sox run line. What time's this game? This is a nice late game. Yeah, you know what? I might have to add that to the ticket. Don't take those Mariners, Markel. Don't do it. I had the under LSU. No sweat bet. There you go, man. That's what we call a rocket ship. Go to bed at halftime. Yeah, Pax Vikings over. Yes. +4. We take it. Winner. Winner here in the show. Here we go. Trevor's coming in. Let's go, Tyson. He's fighting Bob Barker. I thought Happy Gilmore was fighting Bob Barker. Lane just took the Bears +7. Great line on that Northwestern game this week. I got it at 10.5. Yeah, man. I usually get like sometimes on Mondays I'll start jumping into some college football, betting early. But I was home yesterday. My wife and daughter were watching something. I don't know some show they're watching. Something ridiculous. I have no idea what it was. So I was like, you know what? I pulled up the live odds, looking at it. I'm like, all right, let's go to work here, see what I like. And then I see some numbers start flashing. I'm like, here we go. Let's get down on some early stuff. David, good morning. Not taking 10.5. Yeah, 10.5. I can't do a 10.5. Northwest. I mean, too much. Listen, I was with you. All they needed was what? A ribby, right? A run in a ribby for +$2. I said, guy could lead off the game with a home run. And he did. Orioles +140 today against, that's got to be Gaussman. Splitter Sweefers, exactly. So, and here's the thing. Like, I got, one of my books had just a action game. They didn't, no pitchers listed. And they were both, one was -105, one was minus like 110 or something, like both ways. And I like the Orioles, and they've made us money here. But for me to take the Orioles, I want to be on that plus money kind of side. There was no run lines posted, no totals posted. So I couldn't get a plus money on the O's, and there was no run line. So I'm like, you know what? Let me go Toronto. It's not like Toronto's a bad team. Like, how can we sit here and say that they're an underachieving bunch? For sure. Do we think these guys will have the same record basically as the Orioles? No. But I'll go Toronto. Again, I got 105s. Worst case, I split. Again, I go 2-0. I'm a hero. Don't think I go 1-2 though. Central Florida 6-7-0 Louisville. No, we're not even talking about today. Well, I mean, what's today's game? I don't think we even talked about Clemson, Georgia Tech. What is there to say? Under. I mean, Clemson has defense. Georgia Tech's bad. The Clemson quarterback threw 9 touchdowns this year. I'm not looking to lay a ton of points with the Tigers. That's not what I want to do. I mean, I didn't even throw. I got rid of my notes for the game tonight. I'm like, what is there to say here? I got nothing to say. I'm not running to bet Clemson because it's the Clemson Tigers. So Louisville, I like Louisville. I said we got an over Louisville ticket. I thought maybe they'd go into Syracuse win. The line went totally out of control. I did not like that. The total came down. The line was going up. Dog play there. I do still like the quarterback. 6.5 though. What are we doing, right? All the Gators. All the Knights got to do is just win. You can't win by a touchdown. Louisville lost to Syracuse. I'm going to like Louisville here. I'm going to be on Louisville. I didn't want to Series Atlanta win and cover and over 1.5 goals. Hold on a second. What do we? So this is. I'm guessing this is.
It's some type of soccer.
Baseball. Series A, Atlanta. I thought he was just talking about the Braves. I thought, I was like, what is going on here? Over 8 Cards, Nats. Yeah. What's this? Flannery's making his first start in a bit, right? I haven't seen his name pop up in the rotation for a while. I'll go over just because it's Sanchez. Cards are hot, as hot can be. Here we go. Look at this. He's coming in. Anthony's coming in on Anibal Sanchez. Score first inning I can do. Yes. Because, I mean, you got Sanchez. And again, right? Let me look. Let me just be 100% sure. I'm pretty sure Flannery's just coming back. Or maybe this is his second outing. I don't even know. That's why I have to look. Yeah, Woody. Yeah, June 26th, and even in June, 3 innings, 4 runs, 3 innings, 2 runs, 2 innings, 0 runs. Believe it or not, and I'm not going to say no to the big dog. Yes, it's Annabelle Sanchez, and I know people are going to be like, "You're crazy." I don't terribly think so. Flannery did not look good in his first return. You expect him to come out and be his Cy Young type self? I like it. I like it. I like it. Here we go. Trevor with the jokes. LSU stinks. He only got 10 million on average coach. I don't think he's an average coach. Who's the wide receivers like going hitting a transfer portal already? I mean, what's that about? Called him a bad Ed Ogeron. I liked Ogeron. I thought he was all right. Let's be honest. He's new. You're playing a team in FSU that has, let's be honest, they have similar talent, similar kids. A coach who's been where Kelly is, taking over a proud franchise, a proud school, need to get off the ground. He's going to be on his way out, Norville over there in Florida State, if he didn't get some stuff done. So again, with LSU, I don't know why people thought this team was going to win 10 games. I mean, they could still probably muscle their way to some, but come on. It's not like he just lost to some cupcake. The line was a pick 'em. There was 2.5, 3 in a neutral. So, I mean, Dave, how are you today? Cardinals, no. Clemson, no. What are you on Astros run line only? Yeah, Astros run line only today. I like Hunter Brown. I seen this kid pitch. Perez, as I think Michael brought up, fading a little bit down the stretch here, especially against the Astros. The Astros tagged him his last 2 starts. I got the better bullpen. Let's go. Plus money. Fernando took the Yankees over, Blue Jays over, Brewers under, and the White Sox under. As I said with the Yankees, I want to just fade the Yanks all the rest of the season, and we'll make money because there's no way these guys are going 20-5. Then that's not happen. They'll 10-10 best with these guys. They're not a good team. They haven't been hitting, but I'm not totally against it because they are home and they do hit at home. Blue Jays over. I'm guessing this is game 1. I don't know. I mean, totals are basically 8.5 in both games. No opinion on that. Brewers under versus Colorado. Again, that's game I bypassed. I went right past that. I didn't even look at. White Sox under, yes. Clemson roll, says Fernando. I like just the under. It's tough to roll with a quarterback who threw 9 touchdowns over a course of a season. That's about 1 a game. I don't know. I'm not buying it. I want to see some offense before I start laying 3 touchdowns. Georgia State QB is awful. Yeah, that game, as I said, special teams is bad. If you're off, North Carolina defense is pretty bad. But you're asking a lot. You're asking them to play up and beat a team that's, you think they'll show some pride a little bit after what they just went through. Who knows? I mean, I'm not running to bet Georgia State. Absolutely. Heck no. No, 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 no. Ray shouldn't be favored. It's even money. More reason to bet Tampa Bay. Thank you for bringing this up. I think we're going to come in on Tampa Bay and on the White Sox run line after the show. I got to write it down so I remember. Tampa Bay, White Sox run line. Got to get those bet. What time's that Tampa game? Do I got time for that? I got to hold on for a second. 4:00. All right, we got time. Low bankroll, Nathan. Oh, that's never good. Never good. Money management. Cleveland game and Dodgers game under. Always Cleveland unders, yes. Dodger game under with Webb and Heaney. Sure, let's do it. Brewers money line. I'm not getting involved in Colorado. No opinion on that game. Baltimore Day with Lyles. Game 2 there versus Barrios. I understand. Fade Barrios. Michael, Clemson 24. I do not like it. Just I want to see Clemson score. Can they score 30 before I lay 24 with them? I mean, I understand. I get it. Like, oh, it's Clemson. Let's just lay it. Georgia Tech's horrendous. Let's look at this Clemson team, though. And I'll reiterate the guys' stats from last year because they were terrible. I mean, look, let's look at some of the scores from last year. 10-3, loser. They put a 49 spot up on South Carolina. 14-8 versus Georgia Tech. I'm sorry, who are they playing tonight? Somebody give me a matchup for today's college football game. Oh, that's right. They're playing Georgia Tech. That's right. It was 14-8 last year at home. At home after putting up 49 points. They won 14-8. And you're laying 24 today. 21 points in a loss. 19 in a win. 17 in a win. 17 in a loss. 30 against FSU. 30 Louisville. 44 UConn. Does that even count? I mean, come on. What? No, thank you. No, thank you to laying 24. No, thank you. Taking it over. I mean, in fact, you should probably be taking Georgia Tech here. I mean, like, I mean, no. I mean, Georgia Tech. I mean, listen, Tech's not. I can't say Georgia Tech is some great squad. You feel good. Is it, let's have a huge bounce back after 14-8. Their starting quarterback last year, 12 games, 9 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. No. You don't got, and also, well, you don't got to bet it. Why the hell you don't? I mean, it's Monday Night Football. All right. Let me know how that works out. Just randomly bet a game because it's on TV. Dodgers run line, no. No, thank you. Astros run line, already bet it. Cardinals, I do not like it. Orioles game 2. Everybody wants to fade Barrios in the chat. That's 2 for Lyles, none for Barrios. Can it carry with Tampa? No. Give me Tampa Bay. Over Diamondbacks versus Snell? Yes. Went to the 11th inning for Mariners. They had to use their bullpen to get that win over Cleveland. Well, I mean, the rain delay is the big part, though, Mike, because if you're getting out of Seattle, I don't know what time they left. Midnight? I mean, maybe it's not that much of a thing. I mean, it's not like they ended at 3 in the morning. If it ended the same time as the Dodger game, that's 11 o'clock at night. You hop a flight. What's that? 3-hour flight. You're getting in midnight their time, 2 a.m., 1 a.m. maybe. You sleep. The game's at 6 o'clock tonight. Get to the park at 4. Take it, Georgia Tech with the points and a Toronto sweep. I like it. $3 on Toronto, Desmond. Which game are you betting here? You betting heavy juice here with Gausman in game 1 or low money Barrios game 2?
Orioles sweep.
Good. They could sweep. I won't be. I mean, play for a sweep on one of the two teams. If you're all for order, you want to sweep to clear up the wild card issue. If you like mad chaos, you want. Actually, you know what? You want mad chaos, you want sweeping because that'll just totally mess it up.
If you want chaos, go ahead. Take Baltimore to sweep the entire series.
Yeah.
There you go.
Again, with Clemson, I'm not. I don't want to lay first half with them. No, thank you. They just flew in from Oakland. Well, does that even count when you play Oakland? I've been waiting to buy that Aviators baseball hat. I'm running back Clemson tonight. Yeah, you're crazy. Justin, the pen's out. Justin, running for Clemson. -24. Yikes. Again, I don't have a nickel on that game, and I wouldn't put a nickel on that game. Nerfies. I'm for Nerfies in all games. You know that. Cleveland, yes. Singer and Tristan. Seattle White Sox, yes. Boston, Tampa, yes. Yanks, Minnesota. I'd say no to that one. Tennis cappers. Here we go. Who knows tennis in the chat? Ray likes to be a full-blown degenerate. Azarenka or Pliskova? I'm on Clemson spreading over 36.5 team total. Oh, that team total is definitely a loser. No way they're scoring. They're not scoring 40. Not happening. Disregard Clemson. I can't. I mean, listen, people want to take Clemson. I'm not taking Clemson. There you go. Easy money. Easy money. Parlay that. Parlay Clemson and let me find a huge baseball fave today. Clemson and the Padres at 220. Probably the biggest fave out of. No, St. Louis at 260. There you go. Huge money line parlay. Astros over 8. Sauce Earl Brothers. I like it. I think Houston wins this one 8-3. Just a trend. Okay, we can go back to the 90s with the Yankees destroying Minnesota. Right? They're what, 20 and over in the playoffs. They own Minnesota. I get it. Is this that same team? Is this Yankee team? I know they beat them. We're going to find out, man. I can't wait. The Twins win, and then you're riding trends on teams that aren't even the same teams. This isn't I had some huge college hoops years over my career. And it was always because I knew that, St. John's at Georgetown and Syracuse would play UConn this way. And before they started jumping all over conferences, you had teams that played each other all the time. You had coaches that were there for 30 years. This is baseball. How can you say the way the Yankees have played the last month and a half that they should be 180 faves over anybody, Fernando? Come on. Labor Day CFL. What is this nonsense?
It is Canadian football.
I don't even know what this is. Way too many games. Toronto over. Edmonton plus the points. Edmonton over. So hand me first half and the over. Same game parlay time here. There we go. 4-teamer. They struggled last year. Who are we talking about here? It's got to be Clemson struggling last year. They did. Yes. If you're doing anything, it's got to be the under. I mean, it's the only thing I like in this series, in this game. I mean, the public is betting Clemson because they're Clemson. I guess they forget last year they went 14 and the score was 14-8 last year. Georgia Tech. I mean, if you want to take a side, it's the only thing I take. No, under. Just on the under. Clemson's going to have a defense. We know that. We know they're going to have a defense. The question is, an offense going to show up? You think the offense is going to show up and score 40 tonight? I don't know if they're going to show up and score 40. So you know what? I'm not going to bet it. Under. Sure Tech money line is sweet. Yeah, that is definitely a big, probably not huge, but definitely be a nice payout. Bet with the GOAT is in the house.
GT money line's about 1,100, 1,150.
1,100. Gil says chaos for the win total. Chaos and not the Daily Show. We're just talking chaos for Major League Baseball playoffs. Wilson, good afternoon. Rockies over. I got no opinion on that game. Didn't like anything there. Rays money line, yes. Astros money line, 100 to win 210. Winner. Wainwright. Too bad he's not pitching today. No, I got nothing on this game. Clemson is a team I want to see play in real time because I think this team's bad. I mean, I thought NC State was going to win this side of the ACC. I am not a high on Clemson at all with that offense. Offense looked bad last year. Georgia taking got to take Georgia taking the points. Clemson look like crap. Shipley's basically the entire offense. Again, that's why if anything here, under. Soccer. Torino. Is this Vinny Toretta? Fast and Furious? Torino. Michael Torino from Heat. Anybody get that? Anybody? Michael Torino? Anyway. Minus 139. Yeesh. Plus. Oh, so you got it at a 125, not 130. I thought you said you got a plus 125. I said that's a big swap. Took the over. Again, Yanks at home, you want to go over, I'd say fine with that. But again, me, fade. I'm taking the Twins every game this week. I'm fading the Yankees at home every game this series. I'll have whoever they're playing. Royals with Singer. I can't say no to Singer. I like him. Red Storm, yes. I mean, I was betting when they were the Redmen way before the Storm. Nathan, do you remember when they went from like the Redmen, then they were Storm, then they called the St. John's Johnnies before they came up with another name? The Johnnies. Ridiculous. I think I'll do a two-teamer on that Guardians under and over D-backs. Sure. Yanks under. Again, that one I'm kind of torn on because I think the Yanks hit better at home, but I don't like them to win the game because their pitching's terrible and their bats haven't been hitting. Cards not rally feeling today. They got a guy coming off the DL. His last stint off the DL, he looked terrible, going 3 innings. So basically, this is a bullpen game for St. Louis. Now, against anybody else, it would be like an auto play on them. But you see the Nationals and Anibal Sanchez, and you're hesitant. Perfectly understandable. They should say Sarcade over. Yeah, I can't even pronounce ukulele or whoever he is. He's been bad. So, yes. And will Dabo pull the plug early on this guy? Does he get a half? Does he get a quarter? Again, I'm not putting my money on this game. No. I had Boise the other day. They pulled their quarterback in the first quarter. Came in with a backup quarterback. 3 series into the game. Sports bet, folks. What are you doing? Don't run to bet the game because it's freaking Clemson. Holiday dinger for the home crowd. Why not? Listen, plus 190 to hit a homer. Basically, unbelievable. He's hot. Why not take it? Which on the Astros? Yes. Going with the under. Yes. Heat is an awesome movie. Yes, it is. Fabulous movie. Who's pitching for the Astros? It is Hunter Brown, the rookie, and Martin Perez, the old crafty veteran, the wily vet. Angels under. Bad. I wanted to take these guys. I almost went under this game, and I'm like, you know what? Something tells me that this is just totally off. Like, I want to go under. I don't know why. Why do I think this game's going to be like 8-6? And I like the underage, Markel. I do. I was yay close to grabbing it. Johnny Cakes. Clemson defense put up 21. J-Rock, they do because they bring the defense. It's that I just can't bet this game. If anything, folks, come on.
It is 12:46 for the hourly Sean Higgs freezing segment of the show. So there you go. There's your freeze for the day. Clemson putting up 21, defense putting up 21. Yeah, and then Georgia Tech puts up like nothing. So we'll see. Yeah. Oh, he's gone. Yeah, it's whatever. Hey, you're back. Welcome back. Clemson's defense can put up all the points they want, but if Georgia Tech doesn't score, the game's not going over.
It's just one of those things, Tim. Like, why? Right? You're like me. If there's something on TV, do you race to say I got to? Maybe you're not like me. I don't race because it's on TV.
Did he freeze again? I think Higgs just froze again. That or I'm just completely interrupting what he's saying. He froze again. Wow. Okay. Interesting. I don't know what's going on with This is the first double freeze of this. Oh, you're back. You're back. Yeah. What's going on? That I've never seen a double freeze before.
A double freeze. I don't know. Maybe you know what? Because I didn't leave the room. Maybe it's just like I'm telling.
Maybe.
Maybe it's a StreamYard because I'm watching it on Twitter. It's got to be StreamYard. I have no idea why it does it.
I have not a clue. You have
Because I'm watching it on YouTube. My YouTube's not frozen. My Twitter isn't frozen. But freaking this shit ass StreamYard's frozen. Could start giving it negative thumbs down. Mariners against Lynn haven't pulled the trigger yet. No, bad spot for them off the late get-in time. I kind of like Lynn. Lynn has pitched better. Lynn has pitched a lot better lately. Switching to the Rangers. All right. My best bet today, Twinkies. Houston run line. Although I do like the Houston run line too. I bet that game. He's only kidding. Ray says he's joking about taking that. White Sox Houston both on run line. I'm going to do a White Sox run line myself. So I'm with you, Lane. The freeze. Right on cue. Yes. Unbelievable. I mean, the internet, it's plugged into the wall. I paid an extra $2,000 for hardwiring into the walls. And it's just this though. It's got to be the StreamYard. If Mariners win today, I'm going to scream because I didn't take them and they win and they in this. Bleh. So they're going for 7 straight. I understand riding the hot streaks, but the line move tells you all you need to do. This isn't dummies moving a line, Markel. It's not people coming into free pick shows moving a line. Twinkies, baby. Yes, Kyler, don't laugh. I know you're probably a Yankee fan, right? They never lose. White Sox going against the Mariners. Yeah, I'm taking the White Sox run line. Yeah.
As
Nick.
somebody who's bet the Seattle Mariners probably the second most times this year, only behind Baltimore for me, I'm not betting Seattle today. It's not a good spot for them. Not at all.
Yep. Freeze plus the points. Wow, you got a good book because usually it's a minus $2 fave. Probably more like 440. Wilson's laughing. I feel like I'm the only one slaving to work today. Oh, anyways, I got the Dodgers run line and Cardinals run line. I think you got 2 losers, Victor. That's why you're at work because you're doing out the Dodger game here. Now it's tough for me to say don't take the Dodgers. They're run line machines. They cover all the time. This spot though, I just don't like them. In the Cardinal game, I absolutely do not like. After digging into Flannery's numbers, no. Yes. That's why we're taking them. They're due. They're due, baby. Easy winner. J-Rock's with the cold face. He says, what are we doing here, basically? I can't believe you're taking them. Yeah, I'll take the Twins. I should have put the Twins in the chat. The only reason I didn't put the Twins in the chat because I got them at a 165 and they're down to a 140. So, actually, I see a 135 creeping up. A lot of 140s. Now I see it back up to about 150 range. I don't know. I still got them. 165. Cards are killing them. -2 runs, says Kyler. They should. It's Sanchez, but they got their own guy who hasn't pitched well. It's not that I hate the Yanks. It's that they don't cover. So I'm about making money. I'm not about cheering for a team. Yes, I'm a Yankee hater. Actually, no, I'm a Yankee lover because they make me money because they don't win. Right, Terry? Is the freeze is just ridiculous? Holiday pay. Take that holiday OT pay. Nothing wrong with that. Get it. Free money. Orioles game 1. They're a nice little doggy. Now, I got Gausman at a -105 last night. One of my sites had no pitchers listed. It was just an action play. So I grabbed Toronto in both games. But if you're taking Baltimore, you take them in both games. You know, 2 decent teams, 2 teams fighting for playoff spots. You think At best, it's a split somewhere and you're getting plus money. Bats is what mattered, huh? So Yankee bats are what mattered. Is that what we're saying here? The Yankee bats that are in a nice 7 to 10 under swoon. I want to pull up. Let me see if I can pull up here the Yankee stats here. Hold on a second. Let's pull up Yankees. Come on. My MLB.com isn't loading right now for stats. Come on. Here we go. So, regular season. Let's just see what we got here for the Yankees here. How have they been? How have they been? Come on. Oh, the pain. So, last 15 days with the Yanks. What is happening here? Let's find out last 15 days. Here they are, 24th in the league, hitting a robust 209. Excellent. Excellent. Let's just come back to the American League here, see how good the Yanks have been hitting. So, last 15 days, American League, they are 9th in homers, not too bad. Getting the job done. And they are number 3 in batting average. Number 2. Tied for second worst. Seattle, number 1, 207. They're tied with Baltimore, 209. They're batting the last 15 days. That's good. Let's go a little further out. It's basically the All-Star break. We'll go 30 days. Look at the Yankees. The worst hitting team in American League, hitting 210, getting the job done. Yeah. Great bats. Great bats. Let's go last 7 days. The bats on fire, Kyler, hitting a robust 160. Worst team in the American League. 160. 5 games, 10 runs. Getting it done in spades, just rolling along. By the way, in the same week, 5 games, Twins have doubled the Yankee run output. Plus 154 for the Rose. I can't say no to 154. I mean, Gausman is a guy, I kick his back in all the time. Rays money line. Yes. Astros money line. Sure. White Sox money line. Why not? Looks too easy to be true. Of course, you're going to go 2-1 with those money lines. But if you run lined them, you'd be undefeated. Cardinals. No, John Flannery. Johnny Jack. Just say no. I'm pretending to work. Does that count? I love it. I just doubled my bet on the Twins. Even the Yanks don't stink. They're in a horrible travel spot. They haven't played well in a month. Yeah. Oh, the Twins are in town. We've dominated them for a decade. That means we're going to win. Take that 160 average, baby. Let's see what happens here. Kyler White. The pen is finally coming out on Kyler White. Kyler White, 18. Apparently related to Hal Staubbrenner. I'm just saying. Yankees, I'll take some Chris Archer. I mean, you love Jameson Talion. Jameson's pitching real good. He's been great. Again, like Nestor Cortez. Awesome. First half of the year, Yanks were rolling. That's why they're on pace for 125 wins. Now they'll be lucky to win 90 the way they're playing. I mean, come on. I mean, stop. I mean, let's come back to flat Earth for a second here, Kyler. The Yanks have pissed away a monster lead. No one is hitting for them. They're not doing anything off. I mean, it's Judge. Eventually a team will say, you know what? I'm not going to hit Judge hit 3 home runs in a game or 2 home runs a game every day and lose 2-1. I'll let's walk him and win the game 1-0 without him getting on base. I mean, what are we doing? That's it. It's Judge and nobody else. Twinkie 7-0 yes run first inning as Road Dogs versus AL East. You know I'm more of a nerfy kind of guy. Baltimore Blue Jays under game 1. I do under both series, both games in the double dip. Ready for week 1. I had week 1 NFL picks posted a month ago, Michael. All my games have moved. You know, I wanted to put Carolina in here +4. I figured I would start a fight because now they're a 2.5 point fave. Got up, got dressed, coffee, got halfway to work, and was thinking, where is traffic? You got to work extra early because there's no traffic. I got up today. I showered. I made some wings. I sliced up some chicken to marinate. I got a skirt steak marinating. I got another skirt steak. I'm going to throw some seasoning on. I have like so much. I got to go through the freezer and get rid of some of the older stuff to rotate out. So I got 2 skirt steaks, 20 pieces of chicken, and 3 packages of wings. And I'm dieting. Under Yankees Twins. Yes. Brewers under. Johnny, I have no real opinion on this game. I like under Yankees and possibly Twins under and 1.5 for the $2. I like it. Twins could win this game 3-1. Definitely an under. The one thing that worries me again, it's Yankee Stadium. Yanks hit a little better at home. Although I just ran down their numbers for the last week and the last 2 weeks, and they're anemic. They're terrible. Terrible. As Charles Barkley says, terrible with the U. Dodgers run line. I understand you want to take Dodgers run line. Best team in baseball. I just don't like this spot here, and Webb's pitched better. He's pitched actually really well. Twins -1.5 +210. Wow, go reverse money there. I'll take a 2-1 win there. So, seriously, why are we pitching to Judge still? Cost me a run line the other day. Top of the 9th, 2-0. I think we're all right. Now let's pitch to Judge. Yeah, he can't hit a 3-run home run to beat us. It's okay if we give up a home run to him. Terrible. Ray, have a great Monday. Twins are 1-16. I don't mind that. The return of the Sanchez. Gary Sanchez. Terrible. Yanks money line. Loser. Astros money line. I would go run line there for payday. Brewers, I got no opinion on. Guardians under in that game for me against Singer. Can't bet against Yanks. Yeah, watch me bet against the Yanks. I've been betting against them for a month and a half. And I'm tripping over stacks of money, fading the Yankees as favorites. Now I got no thought on that game. Yanks Nerfy +102. Oh, Twins are scoring. Leadoff home run. Leadoff home run in that game. I'm going to have to watch this Yankee game. Yankee game's coming on. I got to watch this game. They score 5 at home. That's right. And they lose 6-5. How about that? I got a 1.5. Yeah, 1.5 in the parlay. You can't beat that. +$2. Get it. Texas and Houston, no run first inning. Yes. Johnny's laughing at me. All right. I'm going to go watch the Twins beat the Yankees. Kyler White will never show his face again here. Kyler Steinbrenner, I'm going to call him. Orioles game 2. For this, if you're taking the O's, I say you take them both games, right? They're a dog in both games?
Yes, dog in both games, although game 2 is a little bit less of a dog. Game 2 is only a +118, but dog in both games.
If you like the Orioles, take them in both games, right? You split, you still make money. It's that simple. It's that simple. Boston has been hitting. They've been crushing. I think Boston was #1 offense of late. Yes, they've been hitting. So, Astros run line today for me. See we get it done there. College football, I got to find some. Tomorrow will be a teaser Tuesday. Teaser. I'll have a bunch of giant faves that will tease down here for college football, and I'll try to find some games. Again, if you get the weekly pass, you're going to find 20 college football games up there right now from me, and a dozen NFL games. Some are posted here. They were on the Look Ahead Line show. If you miss Look Ahead Lines, I don't know what to tell you. Every Sunday night, we do Look Ahead Lines, and that's across the whole Win a Free Pick, Picks and Parlays family of shows. So we'll be back tomorrow. Take it easy on a Monday. Don't burn yourself on the grill. And let's see what happens to all these Clemson backers today. I don't know. We're out of here. For me, Tim, bye-bye.